Vegas is the kind of place where a person indulges in wild and crazy behavior, where you do things that are spontaneous, capricious, and occasionally regrettable. For a guy like me, on a night like this, the king of all the nutty ideas I might get would have to be matrimony. Las Vegas is the marriage capital of the world. Between vows and renewals, they make over $500 million in revenue. And in local style, they have some creative ways to go about it, like
Welcome to Vegas Weddings.
Could I get married right here?
You sure can.
All right, so if I went out tonight, dropped a little charm on an unwitting lady, brought her back here, what would it run me?
Well, first off, you need to stop across the street and get a marriage license, and that will run you $60.
Okay.
Plus you need your photo ID. It can be a driver's license or a passport.
Got it.
You don't have to be a citizen here either. You can be from another country or you can be a U.S. citizen, doesn't matter. And then you come back over here and for $99, boom, we get you right married, and it is a legal wedding though, let me tell you, it is legal in Nevada.
It's illegal, so it's for real.
It is for real.
So if I woke up in the morning and I changed my mind, I said, what the heck did I just do? Is there a rapid divorce place around
I
here?
do know a guy that I can kind of slip you his card. He does that $199 divorces that you might see around.
$199.
Not bad.
So $55, $99, $199?
Exactly.
I can do that.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I run into the limo driver outside the chapel and jump into his ride. If I'm gonna do this, I better see how it works first. The driver, Gus, is a piece of work. He entertains me with insight and information as we drive over to pick up a couple headed for the chapel.
You're picking up happy people all the time. They're always very, very happy.
Right.
Always glad to see you. Always in a good mood.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. I think the secret really is like people. If you like people, you're really in there with a good chance. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you don't like people, this is not a job for you. You know. Sometimes
I could talk to Gus all night, but there is work to do. People to be wed.
She's from the West Coast, I'm from the East Coast. Our families live on two separate coasts. So we said screw our families and just got married in Vegas by ourselves.
We drop off the couple and Gus and I cruise off again. One more couple to grab. This one a renewal of vows secretly planned by the couple's children. How long have you all been married?
40 years?
40 years.
Yeah.
40 years, wow.
Yeah.
You know, that's quite an accomplishment. What's the secret to being married for 40 years? In a nutshell, what would you say it is?
Listen.
Sarah, what would you say?
Be patient.
The couple steps inside to get remarried, but Johnny boy, yeah, empty-handed. But even a lonely soul like me can get a glimpse of the facilities with a little bit of charm. Anne graciously shows me around the rooms. Some minimalist, others grand. All this is great, but I'm starting to get a little cold feet on this idea. I mean, how easy would it be to erase a big mistake? Lady says it's easy, but she works for the marriage place. I better follow up first with the flip side to this shiny coin. Meet Victoria Crockett, divorce lawyer. I had this harebrained idea of maybe going out to the clubs or a bar and saying heck with it, but I wanted to back this up. She said, okay, if you make a mistake, you could go get divorced.
Well, you can actually do an annulment, which a lot of people like better. What annulment does is it actually voids the marriage as though it didn't happen in the first place. So you can erase some of those, midnight mistakes that happen in Vegas quite often.
Oh, so it's not a divorce, it's an annulment.
To do an annulment in Nevada, if you were married here, Nevada can take jurisdiction because you were married here. It voids marriage. Divorce situations always are where you live and reside at the time. So that's kind of the difference between the divorce and the annulment process.
It's good to know the options on the table. Maybe now I can go out to the bars and get a rapid marriage. Why not? Good to know you. Well, it's been an interesting reveal of two major life events that I've yet to experience. Weddings always seem to me to be drawn out, bank account hemorrhaging, stress-filled events. Divorces, messy, ongoing, dirty affairs. But in Vegas, they're both fast, easy, and cheap. which coincidentally is also my online dating slogan.